வணக்கம். நம்ம இப்போ மும்பையில் ஐஐடி கேம்பஸில் இருக்கோம். நம்ம பார்க்க வந்திருக்கிறது துலிகா திரிபாத்தியை ஃபார் விருந்திராணி அவார்ட்ஸ். இவங்க வந்து ஒரு ஒடிசி டான்ஸர். வாங்க இவங்களை போய் பார்க்கலாம்.
Namaste, I'm Tulika Tripathi. I'm an Odissi dancer. I have been practicing this art form since 22 years. So I started this when I was 5 years old. So it's just not, my dancing is not confined to Odissi. Of course, I do other forms also. But I have been dancing it since a very small age. And presently, I'm pursuing my PhD in physics at IIT Bombay. So right now we are in the campus, and people have always been asking like how I managed to do dancing and a career in physics together so well. So I have to take you back to the memory lane to just make you understand how it started, make you know how it started. It's really interesting. So I have to tell a story to you that my mom always tells me from the beginning, that I was always very passionate and stubborn about my dancing, even from my childhood. Like there was a competition in my school when I was in nursery or so. I didn't start dancing then, but I was always grooving to music, like when someone is interested in dancing. So that happened, and then we had to perform. And at that time there's no concept called the editing of music, or you can perform like 1 minute or 2 minutes. At that time you had to perform the full music. So I was very crazy about one particular song at that time, that Mere Mehboob Mere Sanam, that was of Shah Rukh Khan. So I wanted to perform that. My mom said, who is going to teach you that? I mean, this is such a long song, like it was like 6-7 minutes. So he's going to teach you that. So she said, no, you choose some small song. But I was so particular about that song. No, I want to perform in that song only. And I took the challenge, and I was like 5 or 4 years old. So I took the challenge, and I choreographed it myself, and I danced it, and I banked the first position. So that was the first time when my mom knows that, okay, I'm not going to stop here. No one is going to stop me from doing what I want. So there after that she put me into a modern dance school. So I learned from Shri Uday Shankar Swainji. So I started doing modern dance in the beginning. That dance really made me understand the meaning of the beats, how to dance on beats, beat sense, it enhanced after that. And after a year, then I joined an Odissi dance school. So my first guru, I also went to some other couple of gurus, but that didn't work well. So there was a guru, Srimati Guru Kasturi Patnaik, and she's a legend, and she was living near my house. So I went to her, and that changed my life. I mean, I fell in love with the art form. It is so beautiful and so graceful. I mean, I fell in love when even I was very small. So I loved it. She became my role model in the beginning stages of my dance. She actually formed me, and there was at that time she was preparing a dance drama. Okay, so that actually impacted me so much that I could understand how composition was, because she was doing it all alone, and they were musicians, but she was singing it, she was giving the music, she was choreographing the dance, and I was all throughout there, because she would keep me like, don't go to tuition, and I'll be there with her, and she'd be experimenting everything with me. So that really made me, from very tender age, I understood the beats, the rhythm, the tal, I could understand that. So that helped me a lot.
सर्वे भवन्तु।
But after some time, she left Bhubaneswar and she went to Delhi. So then I had to change my dance class. I'd say she's my second mom. I went to Shrimati Padmashri Kumkum Mohanty. I mean, she is more than a guru to me. We have a mother-daughter relationship like that. She actually made a lot of books on Odissi dance where she actually nomenclatured every bhangis, all the foot movements, the hand movements. She organized it so well that I am able to use those things to, give it to the audiences now through YouTube. So she made me do that. Plus, she is also an IAS officer and a Padma Shri at the same time in dancing. So she is my role model for what I do now. I'm doing my acads and my dancing together, and she made me believe that I can do it. So she's so much to me. After coming back to Bombay, I didn't stop here. I went to Guru Debi Bashuji and I continued my dancing there. And apart from learning, I performed and I also teach now. So that is my Odissi dance ka journey. And in between, I became the empaneled artist from the ICCR, Indian Council of Cultural Relations. I got the junior and senior scholarship from the Ministry of Culture, Government of India. And apart from that, I danced in around 800 stages and I almost won them all, which is really an encouragement for me that I didn't stop dancing, because wherever I went, people were like, kuch bhi karo, dance mat chodo. So I just continued that. So that is my dancing journey. And also in studies, I did my bachelor's, master's, everything in the top universities of Odisha. And now, as you know, I'm doing PhD in IIT Bombay and it is going really well. So I'm contributing my bit to dancing and sciences at the same time. And that is something actually I think I never thought I'll do it, but when I do it, I love it. For a dancer like me or any dancer, it is very important for us to be loved by our audiences and, the people who are learning from us or the people who are just watching us. So I'm very delighted when I got to know that I have won this award, and I won it by the Rasika's votes. It overwhelmed me because I can't wish for anything else. So I'd like to thank everyone who really liked me and my work. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Please keep loving me so that I make good work in future. Thank you.
जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी AstroVed. We proudly deliver authentic Vedic solutions and remedy services. Become a member of AstroVed today. Witness a positive shift in your life.
Namaskaram. So we are so happy to meet you. That to the beautiful place in IIT. So we never expected we'll be there in Bombay IIT. So I just wanted to ask you, like, you're a dancer and a physics student. So physics, when I want, it is like wondering again, and I just wanted to ask you a few important things. So we used to say, Nadaraja. Okay, Lord Nadaraja, we do have a relativity with the physics.
Correct.
So can you please let us know in detail about it?
So basically, it's a very good question, I'd say. Basically, the work that I am associated with, it is very much related to that.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So I'm working with Large Hadron Collider. Have you heard of it?
No, not yet.
Okay, so Large Hadron Collider is a very big collider experiment situated at Switzerland.
Okay,
So
CERN.
CERN, correct, European Organization of Nuclear Physics. So they have a big detector there, and IIT Bombay has a collaboration with this.
Yeah.
So I'm working with Alice, one of the detectors. So what happens that they're trying to create a situation like millions of years ago, how the universe was created before. So trying to bank the heavy ions or the protons in like speed of light, and then all the things inside the atoms, they come up and form a QGP. That's the quark gluon plasma. Let's say you cannot find it in never without that detector. You have to be that fast. So that is the situation which was created long years ago. But that could have happened, and then the hadrons are forming, and we are detecting the particles and we're studying them. Okay. So there is a Murti of Nataraj in in CERN. Yeah, you know that, right? That is the Murti of Nataraj that has been gifted by the government of India to CERN.
Yeah.
And why it was given? Because this is particle physics. Particle physics is, it deals with the creation and destruction. And Nataraja is only the creator and the destructor, right? Is the church associated with that. That is why we are associated with it. Fritjof Capra, he wrote in his book Taos of Physics about this. And I feel so proud that, we somehow can connect this thing with relativity. So,
I believe Abdul Kalam sir have been gifted that to CERN, I believe.
At that time.
That time of that. Okay, and we are more into physics right now, but also I do have much of more other questions, because I just wanted to know about the research part, because we just have to know about the art much. So, as we discussed and we know, like Odissi is the oldest and the graceful dance form of India. So I just wanted to listen from your mouth, like, about Odissi, like what is the gratefulness of that?
Sure. Odissi dance, I would say, like, it is very, very famous in the first world countries, apart from India, of course. First world countries. But the problem is with Odissi is that it is not globalized completely yet as much as Bharatanatyam and Kathak. But from my experience, because I've learned a little bit of Bharatanatyam as well as Kathak, from my experience, I think Odissi dance form is the most technical, difficult, fluid and graceful all at the same time. I mean, it is so beautiful. I mean, you just have to see it from a dancer who can give justice to the form. You cannot just see from any dancer, you have to give the justice to the form, and then you watch and then you can realize how beautiful it is. And it is, needless to say, that is the oldest dance form. And the most important thing is it is directly driven, directly derived from the cultural, from the sculptures of 1,000 years old temples. Okay, so Odissi that you see now, present Odissi, is very different from how it was formed like 3,000 years ago. So in the beginning, it started from Gotipua and Mahari Nritya. Okay, so Maharis are those people who were dancing in front of God. They dedicated their life to Lord Jagannath, and they were dancing in front of that. And Gotipua is a dance form which was danced by small kids, and those are boys, but they'll be dressed in, ladies,
female
ladies costume. So it was more like acrobatics. So, but at that time it started like that. But now the Odissi that we see, it is mostly influenced from Swargata Padma Vibhushan Kelucharan Mahapatra.
Okay.
He is like he's the
Yeah.
godfather of Odissi. He changed the course of Odissi. He globalized it.
Yeah.
And what extra thing he did in Odissi? He added the torso movement, which was previously not there. So he added it. Even in the Debasas form, it is not there. So he added it. And how he added? He saw the Odissi sculpture, the sculptures in the temples, that they'll be standing. The torso is away from your lower body. Upper
Okay.
body is away from the lower body, and the position is somewhat like this. So
Okay.
he saw that curve. So he
Yeah.
added that, curve. That adds the grace and fluidity to Odissi dance. It's very unique. So
Yeah.
the Odissi dance now you see is very different, and today it has become. I love this formula.
Yeah, every art form has an individual USP, but Odissi has much of gracefulness in that
Correct.
comparison. Unfortunately, the Odissi has not been spreaded much across the globe.
Yeah.
So, I know
It has, but not as much as.
yeah,
others.
as like Bharatanatyam or other forms. Is that because of it has not been established by Guru Sishya Parampara or something like that, or what can be the reason, or it cannot be touched much other people? What do you think?
Guru Shishya Parampara is also there in Odissi dance.
Huh.
It's an integral part of Indian classical dance anyway.
Yeah.
So it is not that case. I'm not sure why it is exactly that, but I think it's not. I won't say it didn't touch the audience. Wherever it went,
It was-
it touched.
yeah.
It just didn't go.
Yeah.
So I think that has to be done. So that is one of my future plannings.
Hmm.
That in first world countries, Odissi is already popular. Millions of people are coming to learn every year. So it is very popular in world. So we have to popularize it in also the second world countries like
Yeah.
Asia.
Yeah.
Okay. Even in India also, people know Bharatanatyam. Like everyone will be knowing Bharatanatyam, but Odissi, then they can't differentiate. What is it? So we also have to work in our own country, and then we have to also go to second world
Yeah.
countries like that.
Yeah.
So that's but I'm not even close. That's the irony. I want to take it to every country possible,
Yeah.
but I've not started yet. That's the irony. I want to do that, but I've not done that,
Yeah.
and that's my only regret.
All the best. That is a beautiful motto from your end. So I wish you all the best for that, and I wish the God to be blessing for you for that.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, finally, I just wanted to ask you, like, yeah, you are a performing artist and you are a teacher and you are into this and you are balancing your career too. So if at all, if in case in future, like you are getting a career job and you have to balance this also, it is quite difficult to balance both in a much active way. So yeah, what will be the better choice for your end, and how you going to manage that?
You have asked me the toughest question in the world that I also don't want to answer, I asked myself so many times, but I never got an answer. I don't know, I'm unable to get rid of any of them. But of course, I think dance is something which is an integral part of me.
Correct.
I think I am able to, I can live without physics, but I think I can't live without dancing. That's a fuel.
Yeah.
Whenever it's never like I'm not happy with my dancing and I'm doing physics, but if I'm not happy with my research, I'll do dance and I'll be cheerful again. So
Yeah.
that's what adds no value to my life. So I think, but still I won't say it.
Okay, as I said, it has been connected with your soul. Yeah, you are dancing for you and your thing, and physics and other things is like you are studying as a career. It may be.
It just came in the way.
Yeah.
But I've been gifted, I think
Yeah.
it's connected to God.
Then that is great. Actually, it will be always be with you. And one more thing, it is great to be there without any expectation. The love supposed to be like that, without any expectation. That is an unconditional love which you can able to keep. And same as your Rasikas too, they kept that kind of love for you. So, I just wonder, because this pandemic, in 1.5 years, we have no shows, no performance. We don't have any other thought other than this negativity. So in this point, the people are reminding you and this art. I great, wonderful for that. And can you say something about the Rasikas and this?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole point of this interview is that only.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. If you're not there, I'm not here. I mean, if you're not there, who will see me dancing? And for a performer, I mean, that's the most important part. In the pandemic also, I got the time to make these videos for everyone who can watch all this. And you won't believe, even Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathak, any possible dance forms, they watch the Odissi in the structured way for the first time, and I got so many comments and calls every day, like, I want to learn, this is beautiful, and this. So this was very overwhelming for me that you loved it. That's the first thing. And the second thing is your initiative. I mean, I think this is the best for
Thank
us.
you so
It's
much.
the best encouragement. I want to thank you so much that you are moving pan India, to just, encourage us. This means everything to us. Thank you. God bless you also.
Thank you so
That's-
much.
Thank you so much.
This is all because of the Rasikas who have been voted, and we are
Thank you,
very much,
Rasikas.
we are very faithful for them, and it is very great. And this great experience being sponsored by you people. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for your time. Yeah.
Namaste.
सातों जन्म से सिया घर मोरे परदेसिया आओ पधारो पिया घर मोरे परदेसिया आओ पधारो पिया
Lasia and Astro with proudly presents Vrindrani Award to Tulika Tripathi. Congratulations.